Matt, we're good? Tell me one more. Oh. Welcome, everybody, to Jared Savage Court, where the Loyola Dons are squaring up against the Glenelg Country School Dragons. I'm Joe Eldridge, here with Alex Emby. Alex, what do you think Loyola needs to look to do in this game?
They're just going to have to rebound and play their game. I mean, offensively, they struggled. Got to get the ball back in the hands of your playmakers like Connor Hepting. And establish a bit of a game in the post so you have a variety on the offensive end, not just go to one play. You got to mix it up a little bit.
And definitely the post is going to be big trouble with the Parr brothers in the post for Glenelg. Sophomore Cole Parr is astounding 6'8", and senior Carl Paul, who is committed to George Washington, is astounding 6'10". Young with the rebound there.
That's a good box out by Trillian there. Good job of controlling the glass early on. That's going to be important for the Dons to manage the tempo. And just down there, Mitch Fisher drained the three. So Loyola strikes first. And let's take a look how Glenelg can respond.
Loyola playing very well on defense here, making sure denying passes, especially inside the paint.
Inbounding is Noah Charles to the big man. And it looks like we have a moving screen here on the Dragons, so that's the first turnover of the game. Loyola will take over possession. That's another important key to tonight's game, is controlling the turnover margin for Loyola. We know that it can get a bit sloppy at times, so it's going to be important to handle the ball efficiently.
Definitely, because three-pointers like that one have keep Loyola in some of these games so far this season.
Fisher feeling it from downtown. The big man is 2 for 2, and Glenelg trying to match Loyola's fast start with a three of their own. That's no good. Rebound inside, blocked by Fisher. Let the offensive rebound for Chase Parr, the senior. He puts it up and in. So 2 quick threes here early by Mitch Fisher. And now they find a cutting Hepting backdoor. Beautifully designed play. And Loyola extends its lead to 8-2.
It's definitely been one of Loyola's strong suits so far this season, on getting a lot of passes open through cuts.
Let's see how the Dragons can operate on this possession. Get it outside to Charles, the junior. He's going to work it around in the corner. Looks like Parr's the focal point of this offense. He's posting it up on the shorter Trillian Young. Tries to go to work, and he's going to draw the foul there on Brendan Fox.
It looks like Brendan Fox might have gotten a little bit of Cole Parr's hand there as Parr went up for a shot. So they're sticking about for 2 shots.
Yeah, early on, Parr looks like the workhorse of this offense to me. It looks like they're just trying to get him to post up down low. He's got a bit of a height advantage over Trillian Young.
Parr's free throw, good there. Definitely, in broadcasting this game last year, they had a large focal point of Parr in the paint, especially against former now alumni center, Chidnake.
A little bit of trouble getting it in. Glenelg goes right to the press. They got Fisher stuck for a moment, but he finds an outlet to Fox, who draws the foul. And that is Cole Parr, the younger brother of Chase Parr, there on the foul.
Hepton bring the ball up.
Dubemnake finds Fisher, the hot hand from downtown.
Fisher,
Man.
good again.
3 for 3. The big man is feeling it.
No Charles with the ball now.
And Fisher is the unlikely hero early on. Big man, not known for his shooting, but he's drained some 3 with ease tonight.
Foul there on Trillian Young as he tries to block Parr's shot but gets part of the arm, and it's going to be a hit foul. Fisher definitely improving on his three-point stroke from last season, especially as you can see it in this game, him making 3 straight threes in the beginning of the game, which allows Loyola to have that 5-point lead.
And that's a good example there of Parr using his big frame to box out, get the board, and finish through contact.
Parr makes his free throw.
Loyola breaks the press nicely. Nake kicks it out to Epting. Nice head fake there. He's going to ISO up top. Fisher finds a cutting Fox who loses it through his legs, diving there.
A good play there by Glenelg for number 24, Igor Yoka-Bratis. This will be a jump ball and will be Glenelg ball.
That's good hustle defensively there, and that's what you're going to need are big hustle plays there for Glenelg. And they're going to try to climb back into this early hole.
Number 0, junior, number Jordan Brothwaite has checked in for Glenelg.
Dragons are going to rotate it outside, now slicing through the lane. That is Noah Charles, the junior, and he draws a foul.
It's going to be a hit foul on number 1, Brendan Fox, and it looks like Jordan Moore will be checking in for Loyola. Alex, how do you think Loyola can stop the 2 big Parr brothers for Glenelg?
Well, Joe, you're going to have to put a body on them and simply box out. You got to control the rebounds. Rebounds are where games are won and lost, honestly. If you can control the defensive glass and not give up any offensive rebounds, that's the key to preventing big guys from going to work.
And it's definitely where some of Chase Parr's points have been coming off so far this game, especially with those 2 most recent fouls that he's drawn. He's gotten them off of fouls from the paint.
Jordan Moore getting his first action. He's quite an athlete himself, able to break the press there. Kicks it out to Epting. Nice head fake. Drive through lane, puts up a floater just out. And Yoka-Bratis on the rebound.
Parr swinging it around.
Nice move there. That's Jordan Brathwaite. With a nice little touch there, gets it off the glass and in. So Glenelg right back into this game. They were down 8-2 early and have gone on a bit of a run on their own to cut it to a 1-point deficit. Moore thinks about a 3, but he's going to pass it up, finds Hepting in the corner. Finds Young, 14 to shoot on the clock, finds a cutting Hepting. Reverse layup is good. Nifty move there by Connor Hepting. He gets it to go, and the lead is back up to 3.
And that's definitely been one of the things Hepting has done really well this season with those backdoor cuts and getting open towards the basket.
Charles trying to respond. Can't get it to go, but Cole Parr is there for the rebound. Puts it up and in, and that, if you're the Dons defense right there, you got 3 guys around the basket. You can't let Parr out rebound you. That's what I was just talking about.
You can't let either par get into the paint as they both outsize even Loyola's tallest defender, Mitch Fisher.
Nake with a nice cut, and he gets that one to go as well. So some nice movement by the Dons offensively early on here. They're getting in a good rhythm right now, and you can see the chemistry that has been built up in this team. On the other hand here, Joe, Glenelg's having a bit of trouble orchestrating offense. What do you think they can go to try to solve this tough defense?
I think they definitely need to look inside the paint, as they have definitely a size advantage with taller guys like, as we said before, the Parr brothers and Jordan Brathwaite. As Loyola checks in, their 6'6" sophomore, number 20, Cam Smith. Fisher, again with his 4-3 of the game.
He leads all scorers with 12, 100% from the field, 4 for 4 from downtown. And a big rebound there by Fisher.
Fisher making a good dribble move there off the rebound, getting separation off his defender to bring it up the court.
Moore gets it in the corner, passes up a 3, pumps, kicks it in the corner. Nice ball movement there. Fisher will pull up. That's his first attempt inside of the 3-point line, and that's just out. On the other hand, that is Igor Yoka Bratiz there. Nice jump shot.
Connor Hepting so far this game has done a great job of orchestrating this offense and getting great ball movement and making Glenelg move their defenders around and getting guys open.
Moore shoots from 14 feet and sinks it. So nice look there from Jordan Moore off the dribble, and he registers his first bucket of the game. Parr's up top. He tries to find the cutting man, Jared Robinson, there, but it's tied up.
Looks like there's going to be a foul called there. It looks like there's going to be a foul called there on number 1, Gerard Robinson. Loyola, a couple subs checking in. Number 2, Owen Reynolds, and number 33, Bennett Gioso.
Now this is what's going to play to Loyola's advantage here, is their depth. They can bring on, they have an arsenal of players on that bench that have experience in big-time games, especially in the MIAA. So that's going to be difficult for Glenelg to handle, as Fisher fires for 3 again. That was a heat check, and he comes up short there.
25 seconds remaining.
So with 25 seconds, it's going to be up to Loyola to bear down defensively. You don't want to give up an easy bucket here. And I think you go into the first quarter feeling pretty good about yourself. What do you say, Joe?
Definitely. Loyola's done a great job of forcing Glenelg to make a lot of passes and haven't been allowed to dribble that much. As Loyola's done a great job of getting high pressure up the ball, especially behind the 3-point line.
So the offensive catalyst here, Noah Charles, will take his time and isolate up top. He's being guarded by Reynolds at the top of the key. He's going to pass it out to Bratiz. He's going to have to put up a shot. Stuck there in the corner. 1 second to go. Fires up a shot. Good if it goes. And hits the front of the rim. So that concludes the first quarter. The score, Loyola 20, Glenelg 14. And we're going to take a moment to mention one of our corporate partners program. Loyola Blakefield invites businesses and organizations to join our corporate partners program for the 2018-19 academic year. The program offers a comprehensive means to support the experience of our students while establishing a close relationship with a school and our constituents. For more information, please visit loyolablakefield.org/corporate partners.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize one of our corporate sponsors. The Jesuit community of Loyola University, Maryland, shares in the mission of the Worldwide Society of Jesus. This mission includes the service of faith and the promotion of justice in dialogue with cultures and with other religions. These values characterize its commitment to the educational apostolate at Loyola University, Loyola Blakefield, Cristo Rey, and St. Ignatius Academy in Baltimore.
And welcome back, folks. The start of the second quarter. Loyola jumped out of the gate with a 20-14 lead. Now it's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Glenelg can make in the second quarter. Joe, what do you think their coach emphasized in that huddle after the first quarter?
I think definitely making sure that they watch the backdoor cuts. Is that one right there from Benicioso, as his layup is good. They definitely want to stop those backdoor cuts, especially from guys like Connor Hepting, where they've been very effective.
Bartiz can't get it to go. Big offensive board there by Parr. He goes up strong and draws the foul.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a foul there on Jordan Moore, as it looked like he went up to block the shot, but clipped Chase Parr in the back of the arm.
That's just a hustle play there.
Parr's going to hit the one-on-one.
Parr with exceptional effort there to rise over the Dons defenders again. And they're going to have to do a better job of communicating who's got the box out and who's got the rebound. Now Reynolds is going to orchestrate the offense up top. He finds Gioso in the corner. Moore kicks it to Gioso in the right corner. Fisher posting up, receives the pass, goes to work, goes up strong, and the finish. Mitch Fisher with showing off his strength there. So he's getting it done on all ends of the court, rebounding, shooting threes, and there we just saw him post up and finish through contact.
Good defense there by Cam Smith, as he forces Swartz to pick up the ball and tips that ball out of bounds, but gives Glenelg the possession, but only 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
This is Charles, guarded by Reynolds in the corner. He kicks it up to Yoko Bartiz. And now Parr's got it. He's going to go to work, dribbles it off his knee, and Reynolds is there. Alert play there to recover that loose ball.
Reynolds has definitely been one of the better hustle players on this team, making some big-time plays in the hustle game.
Cam Smith will drive in the lane, kicks it out to Gioso. He fumbles the ball, but recovers in the corner, and it's going to be a double dribble there. And possession arrow goes back to the Dragons. So a little sloppy out of the gate, Joe.
Yeah, just not what Loyola's looking for coming out of the quarter break, especially on that offensive possession, trying to hold up what they now have as a 7-point lead.
There's going to be a stoppage in play. I think it's a referee timeout. And it looks like Gioso's got a bit of a bloody nose, might have taken a hand to the face there. So he's going to have to be tended to by the medical staff.
It's like they'll check in Trillion Young for him, and then they'll also bring in Brendan Fox in for Mitch Fisher.
Charles going to work, trying to spark this offense. He gives and goes to Yoko Bartiz. These young guards are trying to get something going, and just like that, Cam Smith, athletic play, throws it up court to Jordan Moore, Euro step, and he's tangled up there.
It looks like Moore is going to draw a foul on that play. It's going to be a foul on number 10, junior Ian Swartz.
And Loyola is dangerous if they can get running out in transition. Jordan Moore is a threat, as we saw right there, but just unable to get it to go there. That's a corner three off the front rim, rebounded by Parr. Quick pass out to Charles. He'll take on Smith with the block. Rejected Cam Smith. Big play there.
Another athletic play by Cam Smith so far in these past 2 home games. As Smith, if you watched the game last week, Smith making 2 big dunks on 2 straight possessions in the John Carroll game.
That was a poor decision there by Smith there. He had Jordan Moore, and then Moore turned it over. Looks like Reynolds got a hand in there, but they're going to call him for the reach-in foul instead. And Reese Gardner, number 10, will check in for the first time. So as I mentioned before, Loyola really going to using all of its bench, showing off its depth here, and that's
Definitely,
compared down the stretch.
compared from last season this season, Gardner's had a very large increase in play time, getting good minutes as a backup.
Charles with 20 on the shot clock. He's looking for a screen. Parr will set that screen. Now Charles receives it back. He's going to pull up from downtown. Yes, that is Noah Charles, the junior, for 3, and he is cutting into this lead. Loyola up by 4. And another turnover there, miscommunication between Reese Gardner and Trillian Young. And looks like the Dragons have come out with a little bit of a pep in their step in the second quarter. After they went down big early, they're managing to claw their way back into this game, Joe.
Definitely, as you see now, Elwin Reynolds has subbed out for Connor Hepting, as they look to get hopefully something sparked in going on offense, as they've had 2 straight turnovers.
Jacob Ortiz from the corner can't get it to go. Rebound Trillian Young. He'll kick it out to Hepting, and they're going to run in transition. Glenelg does a good job of getting back defensively. Cam Smith penetrates and kicks it out to Reese Gardner, who finds Smith in the corner. He'll drive. And that is an errant pass there by Cam Smith. So something interesting to note here is that Connor Hepting has not had a field goal attempt all game.
Definitely, and Hepting's taken a lot less shots so far this season, being able to be more of a court orchestrator and getting a lot of passes going.
And Glenelg gives it right back, so sloppy exchanges here on the offensive end for both sides.
Definitely, it just looked like a little miscommunication there between Igor Yoka Bratis and Chase Parr. Fisher has checked in for Cam Smith.
Gardner's got it in the corner. He finds a cutting Trillian Young on a low block, immediately doubled there. He's able to get out of it nicely, and they swing it around. Gardner for 3, and comes up a bit short. That's Charles on the rebound. He looks to push in transition, finds Jacob Ortiz, but Mitch Fisher is there to slam the door shut on that offensive counterattack. Now Parr's got it at the top of the key. He'll get a screen there. Wide open for 3 is Charles. Off the back iron, and Young, nice job boxing out and corralling the board right there.
It's definitely been one of Young's better strongholds this season, being a great inside player on the defensive end, being able to make some effective blocks and grabbing lots of rebounds for the Dons.
Charles attacks the corner, and they set it back up out top. Jacob Ortiz running the offense right now. Now they swing it to Parr. They want to get it into the big man's hands every possession. They've got under 10 to shoot. Drive and a kick, and picked off there by Reese Gardner.
Good, smart defensive play there by Gardner, reading that pass and picking it off right in the middle of the air.
And that was good patience by the Dons defensively, not to overextend when the Glenelg offense drived, and they were rewarded with a nice turnover force there. Fox drives in the lane, turnaround, hook shot is good. Brendan Fox on the board now for the Dons, and they're getting scoring from all over. Samuel Ajindu, entry pass there, low block, no good. And Gardner on the rebound, kicks it out to Brendan Fox. He'll run a bit in transition. Nice behind the back play there. Hepting looking for Young, that's shut off by Charles. Fisher will kick it out to Fox. That's 3, no good. Nice hustle play there by Gardner. And he forces it off the fingertips of Charles there, and Loyola will retain possession.
Loyola doing a really good job in these past couple possessions, being effective on their movements and knowing where they want to go with the ball and how they want to do it.
Nake kicks it out to Fisher. Nice mid-range jumper there, and Fisher is now 6 for 8 from the field. Loyola's lead back up to 8, and the Dragons of Glenelg looking for some answers on the offensive end. Points have been tough to come by against this stingy Loyola defense.
Definitely. Loyola's been very aggressive on defense, but also patient at the same time, being able to make plays.
Bratis with a nice drive. He had Parr wide open, who just whiffed on a layup. But that's a good look there for Glenelg.
It's going to be Glenelg ball, as it looked like might have been tipped out by Mitch Fisher.
Shot clock is off as we are under 30 seconds to go in the half here. Bratis drives right down the middle, kicks it out. 4-3, no good. Fight forward controlled there by Dubem Nake. The Dons have 10 seconds. Hepting will isolate up top, and he's called for the double dribble.
I'm not sure about that call. That looked like Hepting kept his dribble there as he was looking to make a hesitation move on Parr, but it looks like the ref thought he picked up his dribble.
Interesting call there. And Joe, who do you go to right now if you're Glenelg with under 10 seconds to go in the half?
Glenelg, I look to give it to one of the Parrs in the post, as they've been, especially Chase Parrs, they've been very effective.
Let's see what they elect to do. That's Bratis, double teamed up in the corner. Kicks it out, 4-3, off the glass, off the rim, and out. Samuel Ajindu could not get it to go as the buzzer sounds. And we'd like to take a moment now to recognize another one of our corporate sponsors. Atlantic Caterers is a family-owned and operated business that has ties with the Archdiocese of Baltimore since 1963. And they are proud to be part of the time-honored traditions that are the root of Loyola Blakefield's success. Contact Atlantic Caterers for your next event at 410-254-6662 or visit their website, atlanticcaterers.com. Welcome back, everyone, to historic Jerry Savage Court, the site for tonight's matchup between the Loyola Dons and visiting Glenelg Country School Dragons. Loyola leads 28-20 at the half. We are set to kick off the second half. Joe, what'd you see there in the first half?
There were a lot of turnovers in the first half. Too many for comfort. It looks like Loyola needs to keep with those backdoor passes because Glenelg has definitely had a hard time defending those so far in this game.
Right, and if you're Glenelg, I think you just go back to the well, go to the big par men down low, and have them go to work. They've given Loyola some trouble this evening. And the Dragons come up short on their first possession. Loyola got its first crack here at it in the second half. Fisher, nice move there.
Good Euro step there by Fisher, creating separation off that second defender and getting in for the easy lay-in.
Looking like Dwayne Wade
Get a
out there.
10-point lead.
Looking like Dwayne Wade out there with that Euro step. That freezes the defender in place. I need a wide open layup. Ortiz kicks it out to Charles, guarded there by Hepting Parr from about 12 feet. Comes up short, offensive board there. Chase Parr was ready, and he climbed the ladder to get over two Loyola defenders there to get the rebound and put it back in. Loyola go back to work. Hepting up top, gives it to Fisher. He's closely guarded by Parr in the corner. Attacks, kicks it out to Fox, but before the three is good, we hear a whistle as Brendan Fox was fouled.
Looks like they're going to give that foul to Chase Parr as Fisher did a great job of drawing contact off the baseline.
Dubemnake is going to pull up from downtown. That's off. Hepting there, fighting for the rebound, unable to come up, and Glenelg has a couple numbers. No look pass there in the corner. Parr wide open, and he sinks an 18-footer there from the corner.
Loyola just needs to look to keep getting opportunities to score, to keep Glenelg off as they keep narrowing their lead.
Trillian Young's got a mismatch, but unable to handle it cleanly, and Charles jars the ball free, causes a turnover. Dragons will go back to work. Hepting alert there for the rebound. He's got a 2-on-1 with Dubemnake. And hard foul there. Nake will go to the line shooting two.
So far this season, Nake hasn't been drawing that many fouls as he draws one here. As number one, Gerard Robinson gets his third foul of the game early in the third quarter.
Nake short on his first attempt, and that's one way to take Glenelg out of the game. Loyola has the depth advantage. Glenelg has been pretty much playing the same five guys throughout the game. And if you get a couple guys into foul trouble, they're going to have some problems.
So the substitution as Jordan Moore comes in for Dubemnake for the Dons.
Right now, you can just see the Glenelg players just look a little bit gassed to me, and Loyola looks fresh because of their rotation.
Loyola definitely has that depth advantage, being able to rotate so many guys into this game, and they fit almost interchangeably.
All right, that's the chemistry we mentioned earlier. These guys have been together for several years, and it shows here. They gel very nicely on both the offensive and defensive ends of the floor.
And even with players like Jordan Moore, Benegioso, and Cam Smith coming up from JV, they still fit in really well in this Dons varsity offense.
Quick three, that's good. So even though Loyola seems to be dominating it, the score line doesn't really reflect that, as it's 31-27 now. Glenelg still doing a good job of just hanging in the game. Fisher will drive on Bratis, gets it to go, the mismatch. Fisher took advantage right there. He took it all the way from outside to the rim.
Smart play there by Fisher as he sees that he's got Bratis on him, knowing that he's got to drive in.
Nice extra pass there by Parr. But Robinson can't get it to go. Now Hepting will drive. Loses the ball, regains it, and he misses the layup. Young there on the offensive glass, and taken right back from that is Parr with a nice stretch pass down the floor. Charles gets a nice floater to go.
Glenelg's done a great job so far in this half, running that run and gun offense and being able to score easily off fast breaks.
That's a three in and out there by Fox. Young, nice effort, but no other Dons around there to keep the possession alive. Wide open in the corner is Robinson. He can't get it to go. And nice play there by Hepting to grab the board. Loyola's got to get back some of that off-ball movement we saw in the first quarter, as they've shot threes on the last couple possessions, can't get anything to go, so I think they need more movement offensively.
Definitely. You guys like Connor Hepting and Jordan Moore getting through off those off-ball picks, being able to make moves and get to the paint, and they have their ability to be quick, can get around the size of Chase Parr. Hit foul called there on number 3, Cole Parr.
Fisher catch and shoot just off, and Nake, nice job there, and he'll kick it out to Smith. Gets it back there from Cam. Nake will drive, and a blocking foul called there. That goes against Robinson.
Robinson putting him in his foul trouble so far this game, getting his 4th foul. It's only 2:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Looks like number 4, Samuel Ejindu, will come in.
Jordan Moore will isolate now, nearly dribbles it off his foot out of bounds, regains possession. Moore will attack Parr. Spin move and a nice pass there, but Fox can't get the finish. But he hustles to grab his miss. Moore got Fox in the corner. He pulls up for 3. Just short, and there's an over the back there. And that's one Fox wants back right there. He had an easy layup. Nice court vision there by Jordan Moore there to find.
And that's
Fox
definitely
cutting.
been one of Moore's strong suits in this season, being able to find man who's not so much as open as Coastal Valley would like, but Moore still able to find the ways to get ball into that man. Going to be Glenelg ball coming in with 2:35 remaining.
Just down 4, the Dragons are right in this game. Parr kicks it out to the other Parr. And this is Charles. And pass too hot to handle there. Ian Schwartz off his fingertips and out of bounds. So another unforced turnover, and if you're the Dragons right now, you just can't afford sloppy play like that, especially on the road.
Definitely, and sloppy play is what has been hurting both teams as Jordan Moore hits that clutch corner three with a Jindu in his face.
Nice cross-court pass there to Ajundo. He kicks it below post there to Park. Big floating shot comes off short. Fisher grabs the rebound. He'll push in transition. Mitch Fisher all the way up and in.
Fisher, so far this game, is doing a great job of showing his versatility on the court, bringing the ball up on that play in transition, being able to shoot the three, and being able to score in the post.
He's the big man, 6'7", going end to end, out racing the guards from Glenelg. And that's a nice commodity to have if you have a big man like that who can run the floor. Nake will go to work, and he gets a nice left-hander off the glass and in. And the Dragons are forced to call a timeout. Loyola goes up 40-29 with under a minute in the third quarter. And we'd like to take a moment to recognize another one of our sponsors.
First National Bank is proud to be a sponsor of Loyola Blakefield Athletics, home of the Dons. At FNB, we believe that our local communities are the lifeblood of the markets we serve. Our involvement with Loyola Blakefield and the athletics program are just a small way FNB gives back to local communities everywhere. Please stop by our closest branch in Towson at 1 West Pennsylvania Avenue or visit our other branches in Baltimore, Harford, and Howard counties. You may also visit us at www.fnb-online.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
So coming out of the huddle, Glenelg had some things to talk over, especially defensively, as Loyola raced out to an 11-point lead. Joe, what do you think was going on in that huddle?
I think Glenelg on defense is going to try to slow it down, making sure the Dons don't get anything going, especially inside, which is surprisingly where they've had a lot of success.
All right, the Glenelg offense will go to work with under a minute left in the third quarter. Mid-range floater there, no good. Rebounded by Nake. Cam Smith will push in transition, and he'll slow it down, as Loyola will have the last possession of the third quarter. We're under 10 seconds. Brendan Fox got it at the top of the key. Hand off there to Jordan Moore. He'll drive and spin. He has Fox wide open for three. Just off. Gioso can't get the rebound to go. And that concludes our third quarter of play. The Dons lead at 40-29. We'll be right back. Alongside Joe Eldridge, I'm Alex Emdy. back to Jerry Savage Court. This is the start of the fourth quarter. Loyola, at one point in the third, was up by 4. They extended it all the way to 11, forcing the Dragons to call a late timeout. And we pick up now at the start of the fourth, and Loyola is in possession with Cam Smith at the top of the key. He'll go one-on-one, fouled, and finger roll is good. So Cam Smith with an opportunity for a 3-point play, gets the crowd into it. And right off the back, Loyola strikes and converts.
Great athletic play there by Cam Smith as he is able to move on the ball, driving into the paint and getting the finger roll to go in.
And Smith converts the 3-point play there. Loyola extends the lead to 14 and the crowd into it. This Glenelg offense hasn't found many answers. Hats off to the Loyola defense for holding them to under 30 points in 3 quarters.
Big block there by Cam Smith as he winds up on that shot and blocks the shot by number 0, Jordan Brathwaite.
So the Dragons offense will go back to work. Igor Brati's got it in the left corner, gives it to Parr, and they swing it around there to Charles. They've got to come up with an answer quickly if they want to have any chance of climbing back into this one. 14-point deficit, it's going to be difficult to overcome. And Yoko Brati's with the travel, too many steps there, and turnovers like that will not help their cause.
Definitely, especially with those long 32-second possessions as that one was, leading to a travel, which was just ultimately ended possession and wasted 23 seconds off the clock.
And right now, if you're the Dons offensively, you're going to want to take all of the shot clock you can get and try to get the most efficient shot possible with about 3 or 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and just drain this clock off. Smith goes right back to work. Unlucky roll there. Rebound by Parr. He'll push it to Charles in transition. Finds a man in the corner wide open. Passes up the 3. Robinson take a mid-range jumper. That's no good. Offensive rebound there. The putback is also off the target. And Dons regain possession. Hapton gets a screen up top from Cam Smith. He finds Moore in the corner. Pull up, fade away, in and out. Unlucky there for Jordan Moore. He had a good look. Charles finds Brati's in the corner. High arcing shot. That's off the mark.
Loyola in these past couple possessions has just had a hard time getting their shots to roll in, as the past 2 shots on these past 2 possessions have rolled in and out, giving Glenelg back the ball.
And another factor that's worth mentioning is the experience. Loyola has 8 seniors on the roster, while Glenelg has 1. So experience is a big factor in games of this magnitude, of course. And as we said, Loyola has great chemistry. These guys have been doing it together for a couple years. Nice Euro step there. Parr gets it to go.
Great. Chase Parr showing his athletic ability, and one of those plays like that show why he has the capability to play D1 and will be playing next year at George Washington.
Fisher fires for 3. That is off the mark. Glenelg now has a bit of a sense of urgency. They're pushing a lot more in transition.
It looks like in the paint, Loyola's trying to keep either Cam Smith or Mitch Fisher on Chase Parr.
And we had a fight for it in the corner. Loyola forces the turnover. And as we mentioned earlier, the turnover battle will be key to this game, and Loyola doing a good job so far. Glenelg has a lot of unforced turnovers as well. Just been a sloppy offensive outing for them tonight, and as a result, we have a 12-point lead for the Dons.
Loyola's been, so far this second half, been able to do what they were doing in the first quarter and getting those solid offensive movements in to keep getting guys open, cutting towards the basket.
Reese Gardner checks back into the game. He'll find Fisher on the low block, goes to work. Parr thought he got away with the block there. The referee says otherwise and calls Parr for the foul. So Mitch Fisher will be shooting 2.
Fisher definitely being one of the most effective players for Loyola in this game as he makes that free throw. Being able to make 4 threes early in the first quarter, running transition like a guard, and also being able to play in the paint as you see there as he drew that foul from Chase Parr.
Nice job by Gardner to slow down the attack there, getting his hands in the way and forcing the ball out of bounds. And takeaway from this game is the scoring from Mitchell Fisher. Obviously, he's well into double digits, but it just shows that Loyola has a lot of options, a lot of weapons offensively, and when someone has an off night or Hepting is lower scoring than usual, it's reassuring to see for the coaching staff that you have many other guys like Fisher that can step up.
Definitely. We've also had guys step up defensively, as Fisher has. Cam Smith definitely making a big block earlier in this quarter. Even guys like Reese Gardner being able to deflect passes and slow down Glenelg's offense.
I mean, that all adds up. Those are big effort plays, hustle plays in the trenches there, and that makes a difference at the end of the day on the scoreboard. Floater way off there. Charles can't get it to go. Rebound, Connor Hepting. And looks like he took a bit of a hand to the face on that last possession, but he seems to be all right. Hepting was open for a moment there. Low block. Cam Smith will go up strong. Unable to get it to go, but he will go to the line again.
It's like Cam Smith was looking for the dunk on that play, as he made a similar play against John Carroll, being able to drive on the baseline and go up for the jam. Doesn't get it, but draws the foul and is able to go to the line.
And Glenelg will call a timeout. And right now we'd like to take a moment to recognize another one of our corporate sponsors. Home Paramount Pest Control is the premier pest control and pest management company in Maryland. Home Paramount offers effective and reliable termite control, pest control, and moisture control services for residential and commercial customers throughout Maryland. Contact their Baltimore pest expert today to schedule a free home inspection and choose the pest management programs that will work for you. Dial toll-free at 1-888-888-HOME. And as we're set to come out of that Glenelg timeout, Cam Smith will go back to the line. And he did a really good job of getting to the line there, driving with a purpose, taking on 2 defenders, just going through contact. That's just good effort by him there to attack. And that was a possession where Loyola was just moving the ball around, hadn't gotten anything going, and he took it upon himself to get to the rim.
Definitely, Loyola's been able to make those open lanes in the paint available for guys like Cam Smith and Mitch Fisher to drive in and get good lay-ins to keep increasing Loyola's lead, as right now they have a 13-point lead as Smith sinks his first free throw.
Smith goes 2 for 2, and Loyola showing poise from the free throw line tonight. Their lead is back up to 14 as we approach 3 minutes to play in this contest. Parr was fouled before the shot. Ref says no shot, and Glenelg will take it low block out of bounds.
Foul will be on number 33, Bennett Gioso. It looked like he was trying to make a play on the ball. Just was pushing a little too hard and trying to get Parr out of the paint as he comes out for Trillian Young.
I think that's a solid foul right there. I mean, Parr had a clear advantage. And right there, Jared Robinson sinks a deep three well beyond the three-point arc. As I was just saying, Parr was in a good position. He had Gioso beat, so it was a good foul not to give up any points there. Glenelg trying to force their way back into this game, and it starts defensively for them as they nearly caused the Loyola turnover, but the Dons will keep possession. So Joe, what's going to be the key down the stretch here for the Dons offensively to ice this game?
I think it's just trying to elongate your possessions, creating as little time as possible for Glenelg to have the ball.
Fisher throws up an acrobatic shot, can't get it to go. Parr on the rebound, he kicks it out to Charles. 3-on-2, Bratiz in the corner for three. That is off, and we've got a foul. Looks like an over the back there called on Mitch Fisher.
And that foul is on Trillian Young, as it looks like he was trying to box out Chase Parr and might have clipped him a little bit. But it will be Noah Charles inbounding the ball for the Dragons.
So Glenelg had numbers there offensively. Loyola did not account for Bratiz, who was open in the corner. And that's one of the best looks you're going to get. Gets another one, passes it up. Opts for a floater instead. That's short, and Fox grabs the rebound. So now with 2 minutes left, Loyola up 11, and we're going to call a timeout. We will take a timeout of our own. Loyola leads at 47-36, 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Alongside Joe Eldridge, I'm Alex Emdy. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. There's 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Loyola will inbound it with Brennan Fox. The Dons lead at 47-36. And ever since that second half started, Loyola jumped out to a big lead. They're up by 4, 31-27, but have taken control down the stretch here. And their defense has just been overwhelming for Glenelg this evening.
Definitely. The Dons' motion offense has been very effective against the Glenelg defense as Noah Charles steals the ball.
Fox has his pocket pick. Charles, easy layup. Got to be a little more attentive there if you're Fox, as Glenelg's going to start pressing. Charles extends all the way out. And a telegraph pass there by Fox, stolen by the Dragons. Charles up top, a three way off there. Robinson can't get it to go, and Jordan Moore on the rebound. So now you got to take care of the ball if you're Loyola, because right now Glenelg's going to start pressing.
Definitely, Loyola needs to be decisive with everything they do, especially every pass. Is ones like on that last possession from Fox to Moore can get picked off as Glenelg's defenders get a little more aggressive.
I mean, game isn't over yet. Nine-point lead isn't exactly safe with 1:08 left. As you know, Joe, we've been here for some wild games ourselves. But Loyola's just going to have to take care defensively and make sure they possess the ball offensively, and they'll walk out of here with a W tonight.
And it looks like they're going to call an off-ball pushing foul on Trillian Young as Chase Parr fell to the floor.
Schwartz will inbound it. Parr down low. Turnaround jumper. No good, but he is fouled going to the line. Shooting 2. That's a foul on Hepting there.
Looks like Fisher, what the rest thought they saw would be that Fisher might have clipped his arm as he went up for the shot. And that first free throw rolls in and out as Loyola keeps their 9-point lead.
Loyola's going to have to box out here efficiently. You've got some big men who can get the offensive rebound. Obviously, you got to sink this if you're Parr and expect them to go to a full court press as Parr uncharacteristically misses both free throws. Glenelg goes to the full court press. That's going to be a foul on Robinson. So Loyola is in the bonus. Jordan Moore heads to the free throw line.
It's like Jared Robinson is getting spared his 5th foul there, as they call it, on number 23, Noah Charles. Looks like Moore just tried to dribble through that double team. Got a little push there as he fell to the floor.
And the front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Jordan Moore. And Loyola with a chance to ice the game here at the free throw line. Second shot up, no good. Trillian Young, what an effort, and he gets the offensive rebound. And Loyola calls timeout. What a play there by Young. And just a lack of effort, honestly, by Glenelg. You can't be happy if you're the coaching staff. They give up an offensive rebound on a free throw when you guys got 2 Glenelg guys on the low block, Joe.
Definitely. Trillian Young did a good job of keeping his body position on Chase Parr, being able to secure that rebound and pass it out.
All right, we've got 49 seconds left. Loyola's got the ball. You're going to see probably Glenelg doubling the ball, trying to force a turnover. All right, Joe, now if you're Glenelg, you got to operate quickly. You've only got 50 seconds left. Got to surmount a 10-point deficit. What do you go to here?
You got to go to a full court press trap, making sure they get Loyola gets as few passes off as they possibly can. Looking for hopefully those 10-second violations, or hopefully a turnover for Glenelg.
Fox has the job of getting the ball inbounds. He does so. Finds Hepting. Now Moore up top. This is Fox, guarded by his opposite number 1, and a turnover there. Fox with his 2nd turnover in as many minutes. Robinson lays it up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Parr. And he will head to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Looks like there was just a whole bunch of contact under the paint as that gets called on Mitch Fisher.
Parr's at the line looking to cap off a 3-point play. He has been the bright spot today for the Glenelg team, leading them in points. But other than that, just unable to get enough offense going for the Dragons. Fox finds a cutting Moore. Good play to prevent an easy layup there by Parr. He gets his hand in the way to deflect the pass. Fisher hands it off to Fox.
Looks like Glenelg's trying to foul, and they do, as Noah Charles fouls him. Looks like Jordan Moore will go to the line once again for the Dons.
2 more big free throws here for Moore, as Loyola is still in the bonus as Glenelg has 9 fouls. Front end is good, so he will have 1 more shot.
Moore have been very effective this game and all season at the free throw line.
That one is just off. And Glenelg's gonna have to hustle down the end to get it to par. Easy hook shot there for him, and Glenelg calls timeout. We got a 6-point game here, 13.7 seconds left. I think if you're the Dragons, you're gonna have to try to go for a quick steal and then foul. And if you're Glenelg, you're gonna have to want to try to force the ball into the hands of someone other than the guards or Mitchell Fisher, who've all had the hot hand here. So it's gonna be, you're gonna have to play this strategically if you're Glenelg.
Definitely, you want to get it out where you are able to shoot quickly and effectively. Hopefully getting one, maybe two, depending on the shot, to fall, cutting that lead short and getting a quick foul.
Dons break the huddle, looking to seal this game. They lead at 49-43, 13.7 seconds left on the clock. Fox will run the baseline. He gets it in successfully to Young, and they foul him right away. So I think that's the guy you want to foul if you're Glenelg.
I don't know. Trillian Young has definitely gotten better coming into this season.
You're right, the whole team has improved its free throw shooting ability. And the good thing for Loyola is all 5 guys can shoot the ball.
And it looks like for Glenelg, Gerard Robinson has fouled out of the game as they bring in number 0, Jordan Brathwaite.
So the Dons don't send anyone into the blocks. They'll all retreat back defensively. Trillian Young's first attempt, high-arcing shot, rims out, but Loyola is in the bonus, so he has a guaranteed 2 shots. Second shot up and no good, so they did foul the right guy in Young. And they turn it right back over. Glenelg had a chance to hoist up a 3, but they'll turn it over. Fox will dribble out the clock. Young's got it in the corner, and the Dons come away with a victory here, 49-43 over Glenelg, and that's a hard-earned victory there by the Dons. Mitchell Fisher, highest scorer offensively. He was on fire early on, and Loyola built up a lead, held it defensively, and then wouldn't let Glenelg back into the game.
And at the end of this game, we'd like to share our gratitude to a couple of people. We'd like to thank, first of all, our producer for this game, Matt Moore, our cameraman, Connor Angle and Connor Gill, and our club moderator who makes all of this happen, Mr. Mike Nitty.
Appreciate everyone's hard work and effort, and we will be back here soon as Loyola gets back into the win column, avenging that loss against McDonough. Loyola victorious on the night, 49-43. It's been a pleasure broadcasting tonight, and we will say so long alongside Joe Eldridge. I am Alex Emdy. We'll see you next time.